Hello. Ooh. Bring this down just a little bit. There we go. How's that sound? Hello! Hi! Hopefully I'm looking okay, at least on here. I noticed in one of my last streams, I was looking quite dark on... Yeah, that looks nice. Looks way better than before. Yeah, I'm getting a little bit fuzzy up here and stuff, but that kind of happens. I don't know what it is with like grays and stuff and everything, but it's not going to be too bad, especially if we just kind of go ahead and do one of these, where we just pop right back down over here. So if we do that, and then we go ahead and open up our Illustrator file here. So this is just kind of like a, we're just now sort of starting here. Let's just, like shift is that much faster? Oh, there we go. So what we have going on here. Oh snap! 6 months in a row. Yep. I know, right? Yeah, that's because you capitalized Brando for that, right? I know it's weird. Like I hope that I can actually get to the point where like it can just be like Brandon Squee. That would be nice. I need a flex, right? It's only us two that has the golden logo, and it'd be a while before anybody else does. But yeah, so we'll see how that stuff goes. We'll go from there, and we'll keep Facebook open just in case. But we're gonna go ahead and just keep the stuff on here. Hey, haha! How do you even have that? So this was kind of an idea that Derek was kind of floating my way on there. Let's see what was some of the other ones. Should be highlighted. There we go. So we have that one. Yeah. How can you be subscribed to yourself? I think it's just kind of, it's something that I can display. I can actually take that off. I think I probably should, because it kind of looks weird, right, as the moderator. But that's going to be in my dashboard. I can do that some other time, because I think you can choose what can be shown when you're hosting. So I can just have my Twitch Prime off and my 6-month subscriber off, and then so that way it just shows broadcaster. So then that way, if it's like in the chat or something, it's that much more clear. I also made the font a little bit bigger on you know, the chat room and stuff. So hopefully that should at least pop up a little bit easier on stream, so people can see it that much easier. So I think what I was wanting to look at was taking this idea right here, right? For the first sort of Falcon financial. I do like the legs, just having 2 there, maybe. For that, but we're gonna just pull this over here for now, because I'm feeling like this anchor up here. Is it even a point? What happened to this anchor up here? There's like 2 here. So if I go into our convert, right, or it's in our pen tool. I think it's this delete anchor point. So we just delete that one right there and that one right there. I wanted to come to a nice point here, and I think what we can do is make it so that it's just like a nice seam down the middle, and we can do a head in a layer, so that way we can just be behind it and we can mess with the wings basically as much as we want. But hey, Tangled Gamer Girl, how's it going? I see the hype. So you finally got the hype stuff in there, because since you're affiliate now and everything. Yeah, all of the hype. Oh, that's super cute too. Yeah. Yeah. I made it myself. You know Gurr from Invader Zim. But I think what we can try and do is have this. I want the anchor. Are there 2 anchors up there? So if we go into our pen tool here, we go to our anchor point. I don't want it. I just want to move the anchor, man. Ah, so that's why. Just plus and minus. There we go. Because I kind of want this to come down a bit more. So that way we can kind of have a more F shape. Because I'm thinking if we have like F and F on either side, you can do like F and then have Falcon Financial underneath. You're more artistic than you think. You did a great job. Yeah, I like it. Yeah, because they were altercations, the experts with my concept. Yeah. Is this for Derek's? Yeah, so this is for Derek's. It's not like, I don't think it's just strictly for like a WFG sort of thing, but I think it's for the sort of financial stuff that he does, whether it's for or through WFG or just for basic financial stuff or whatever his heart desires. It can kind of go for whatever he sort of feels like, right? And so I think with this, since we already have the head over there, I'm going to go ahead and kill all, like the rest of the head right here. We're going to kill the head. That's fine. I don't care about that stuff. Give me, yeah. So then with this, if we do plus, we add that there. And bring this down like here or something, right? And then do pin. Anchor points. And like it doesn't really matter too much. Like we can make that swooping, right? It doesn't really matter too much as long as we just split it in half and then mirror it over in the end, yeah. Because basically all we have to do now is something like this, right? Just do that. Because we take this and then this, and we go into our Pathfinder tool, and we go to minus, and then we take that, and we go to transform. So I don't know if in this, you have to do that and that, and then go to your object, go to transform, go to, I believe it's reflect, like that. Bam. So now you have it mirrored over now, right? We don't have to like do the same thing to that other side, and it should be more or less perfect. So I have to do, yeah, Brandon Bailie, do you prefer logo work or do you do any character people? So my big thing for me is that I am an animator first, so I love doing animations, and either the next day that I decide to stream, I just got an iPad Pro recently as the big ultimate mega super gigantic birthday, Christmas, ultimate present from my family for turning 30 and all that stuff. It's like, here's the last big present you'll ever have. Well, maybe, oh yeah, who knows. But I know my dad's 60th is coming up soon, and so I know Derek, Lauren, and I want to try and do something special, but don't say anything. He doesn't watch this stuff, so it's fine. But yeah, so on that though, I actually I did buy a 2D animation app on there, and I'm really interested in trying to mess with that stuff. So if you actually have a character that you have in mind, something very basic, you know, 2D, like if you want some sort of pixel art character, I could do something like that. And then have them animated. That'd be pretty easy to do, since I know you're kind of doing the retro gaming stuff, Tangled Gamer Girl. So so let's see, can we combine that? Sweet. All right, awesome, super. So now if we come into here, right? Goes in here. want something like this, right? Do we just want it like that? For the F, yeah, I was thinking still art and have looked at a few inspirations. All right, well, yeah, so if you have an idea, just write out an email to me, you know, and just be like, I was thinking of doing this. Here's some pieces of information and stuff that I'd be really interested in. Yeah, because that's what I always try and suggest for people is like shoot me an email, throw up like, I like this logo, I like this logo, this is really cool, can we do something like that, you know, so that way I at least have a baseline of what your preferences and your taste is, right? And then from there, you know, we can work on something that's looking nice and cool for you, you know. I want artist perspective, of course, very open, easy, happy, sweet. I feel like that's just like a little bit too rounded off, right? Do we want this just to be kind of like a very squared off? I feel like we still need to try and have it. I do like it coming from, you know, kind of like the base here. Pan? Or Shift C, I think. Yeah. So if we take this, right? Like really make that nice and rounded off there. I think we also need to have this be a little bit more rounded. Oop. Whoa. All right, so I think I need to officially replace this mouse for it. It's just been getting a little too much. Ian. Nope. Whoa. Shift C. Looking a little bit better. Let's see. So I gotta scroll back up here real quick. Let's see. Okay, just want to feel a comfort zone because I've seen you mainly doing logos. Haven't seen your character art since college. Yeah, well, you came to the right place. Artists everywhere. Art infestation. Yeah. Is it contagious? It would be. I wouldn't mind a bad case of artistic abilities. Yeah. Can it bite me like a radioactive spider? That'd be sweet. Yeah. It's like LOL. Maybe. I want to say yes. Jenny G. So much love in the chat now. Yeah. I'm far from artistic, but I love this guy's work. Oh, hey, what's up, Gingerbread? How's it going, man? I hope you're doing well. I've been trying to give you some lurks in 2019. You know, I haven't been super active on lurk speed recently just because 2019 came at us really hard this year. So we're finally kind of getting a little bit of a breather over here in the old Jenny G TV and Brandon Bailie homestead. So we've been enjoying relaxing a bit. We're making some good food together. Yeah. Gingerbread mean, why not gingerbread nice? Yeah, I feel like you'd take my gingerbread cookies. Yeah, poor humor. It was Gingerbread Man for the longest time, but it was taken on PS4, so you just had to add one little extra little letter in there just to make it unique, right? So just go and do that, and we'll go into object, transform. Ooh, I thought I grabbed a copy of that. There you go. Reflect, like so. There we go. So now it even kind of looks like... So if you don't even have the head, it kind of looks almost like you're looking straight on into the upper eye. Oh, Oh gosh, come on, Windows Update. Remind me later. It's trying to tell me that it's wanting to update and stuff on my stream machine, but it kind of almost looks like like a bird, right? From this point of view, if you can kind of just imagine, like the eyes are slit right there. This is the beginning of the bend down for the beak and stuff. I think that's cool. Yeah. Oh, nice. You spelled humor properly. Yeah. Canada is rubbing off on you. Yeah. Haha, yeah. I blame the East Coast authors I read as a child, European at heart. Yeah. All that J.R.R. Tolkien. I think that was the first time I ever really noticed the different spellings and stuff. Yeah, you're Canucks. So yeah, so now with this, right, we can just go like right here. This is where we want to always make sure to just keep making copies. Because you can do that. It's super easy to do. We can do that. And then just do this, or this, and then this. Then minus that. And take this. Alright. Can do. And it's fine. Because most of this, we just need like it's like we just need a bust, more or less, right? There we go. Because with this as well, like you can minus that. There we go. Bam. Make it like it has longer wings. That's coming up a little bit more. Maybe just have it. Probably say more like right there, I think. So I think if we take the anchor. Let's really get in here. Ooh, anchors. Oh. There's like 2 anchors here each. That was kind of how strange. Yep. I have to do that, and then oh, it's like the beak's kind of bent up here too. Minus that. There we go. Now it's at least nice and smooth there. All right, come back over to the chat here. Let's see what's going on. What's going on? How much have I missed? There's so much talk in the chat. It's beautiful. It's just beautiful. Ooh, let's see. Yeah. Yeah, Canucks. Yeah, is that right? Yeah, that's a slur. Huh? No, I could. Yeah, Canucks is fine. Yeah. I think it was The Secret Garden and Little Women. Oh, and a French Arthur translation. Yeah, Alexandre Dumas. Yeah, for me it was everything because that's how I was taught to spell. It's like, for me it was everything because it's correct. No. Yeah. 3 Musketeers, man, in the Iron Mask, Count of Monte Carlo. Or Cristo, yeah. Yeah, haha, I am un-American. I watched Mr. Belvedere a lot when I was a kid. Does that count as culture? Yeah. Yes, it does. Yeah, I'm flying away to Ireland. I will see you guys later. Ooh, nice. Yeah, Alexandre Dumas is awesome. I love those stories, particularly the Count of Monte Cristo. Yeah. Gingerbread Man, I am familiar with the name, but can't grasp an image in my mind. Yeah. Oh my God, Ginny GV. I feel like we are sisters in some other life. Oh, it's a television sitcom from the 80s, I believe. Making Rumors. Yeah. And what's this about Ireland? Yeah, Irishmen. Or ... Irishmen. ... Law, just get yourself a newfie. This guy over here. All right, I gotta participate. Ooh, does that look? No. We'll probably want that to be even. Oop, nope. Rulers. There we go. There you go. So now it's got like a nice, it's got a fat neck. I might actually try and make the wings a little bit thicker. So I think if we go in here, right? There was that anchor, right? What if we minus that anchor? And then come in here and make this like... nice and smooth coming up there, right? Let's see, yeah. Yeah, so Tango Gamer Girl, I spent almost 2 weeks backpacking around Irish. Or, of course, yeah, and then, yeah, Jenny said, kidding, Irish is better, you're aware of Newfies. Tangled said, I spent almost 2 weeks backpacking around Ireland and truthfully fell in love. Goal to return. Of course, yeah, Jenny, I'd like to go someday. I have relatives there, but none that I know of. I'm third generation Canadian, so they're mostly distant relatives at this point. Also, I am a Newfie. Alright, so go right down through here. Bam! And then this. Go ahead and bio. Kill that. I'm sure there is a better way to properly mirror stuff like this, but I'm unaware of it at the moment. And then if we come down here, grab that. Grab that. And then there we go. Now it's just a single point. Boop. Let's see. Not that I condone drinking. But drinking in the streets of Dublin during festivals. Haha, Brandon, are you using your new toy for this? My new toy. Oh no, the iPad Pro. No, I'm not. So the iPad Pro, I'm just using like a good old like keyboard and mouse and stuff. This is my vertical mouse I have. I don't know if you can see that all too well, but this is something that I have made the transition to. Using vertical mice, both at work and at home, because you can, like, you know, doing this sort of stuff, your tendons right here are twisted going down your arm, right? So if you're resting and you're doing a lot of this, you're getting more friction on your forearm and your tendons, right? So if you actually just use a vertical mouse or a tablet so that your arm is more like this, so that, you know, if you put your arm down at a 90-degree angle, your hand feels a lot more comfortable. Like, you know, kind of like where your palms would be, you know, on its side, right? Not like hand and palm down, right? So, yeah, fancy. That's bananas. Science lesson time. Yeah, I would be sure to drink in the streets. But yeah, so vertical mice, look it up, check it out. It'll help you, especially if you work at a desk job a lot or in front of a computer, like your muscles right here or right up here especially will thank you greatly for it. Yeah, I was kind of taught that a little bit when I was going through my first job. They actually had an ergonomics department. It's pretty sweet. Why did this not actually... There, so that way it's like there-ish. So this stuff for its tails. Yeah. Yeah, this has been another ergonomic trip video for your ergonomic coordinator, Brandon Bailie. Yeah. How's your gym journey going? I returned after 5 week hiatus. Oh boy. Oh yeah. Not so well. I've been unwell. Yeah. Yeah, I think it was just kind of coming back and getting hit really hard at work. Kind of wrecked a lot of that. Let's get some triangles. Oop, introduction to Shaper. Get started with the Shaper tool. Great with natural gestures. That's cool, I guess. Work with merge shapes. Cool. That's fun. Oh, is that this one? Yeah, sweet. Probably don't need it to be like that. Probably want to do it like that. Not like a direct, like 45-degree angle, right? Boom, there. So that way that one's like directly at 0. Why is it trying to be the center right there when it's not? Like, I feel like that's right there in the center, right? Right? I almost feel like this has to be... Oop. I also want this to be... No. Center. There we go. There we go. There you go, yeah. That looks right about there. That little burst. I'll make sure that that is no stroke. Alright, so I'm gonna come back up here. Hey, yeah, so Tangle Gamer Girl, you're doing the lurk command chat. Sweet, good job. Good job! Yeah, last week's return really messed with me. Oh yeah, here, I need to scooch back just a little bit more in the chat, just to read back up. Yeah. Yeah, the tons of overtime really wrecked house. But yeah, Brandon needs to make you some soup and give you extra loves. Yes, I've been doing my best, wherever I can. Trying to help around the house, help make food. You know, give her all the snuggles and stuff in the morning and at nights when we get home and we watch stuff together. Yeah, last week's return really messed with me. I was mentally drained, and so didn't stream. Plus, SQ4 frustrated me. Finally finished. Nice. I may take a small break from SQ. Last time I was in a gym was an 8th grade gym class. Yeah, man. Hey, you don't have to actually go to a gym, man. I do a lot of calisthenics works. Like, I just do it. Like, I have a couple of crash pads and stuff that I have down in the living room, and I just do like a couple video workouts and stuff. Just try and do like an intense half hour. Do an intense half hour, you know, 5 days a week or something like that. And I feel so much better when I do that. Both like trying to go to sleep and everything. Yeah. Yeah, let's see here. Yeah, I concur. He's been doing that minus the soup. Yeah, we haven't been doing soup as much because we kind of ate a lot of carrot soup for a while, and so I think we needed a break from carrot soup. But he made a huge batch of chicken and veggies this evening. Yeah, chicken and rutabaga. Haven't even really had rutabaga before, so I better like it because I made a whole bunch of it, or I cut up a whole bunch of it, I should say. Let's see here. So we have this going on, right? Do we want the F to be a little bit more predominant? Like something where it's almost just like this, right? You go to transform, you go to reflect, go like that. We almost have this. F and F. Almost doing like the 2 there. Do we want the tail? I almost feel like the tail's kind of weird, right? Is the tail whack? Is that just good enough right there? Should we try and go for this kind of more angular, like take this stuff and there, what is it? It's transform. It's like shear, I think. Preview. Woo! This is something where maybe the other way. Nope. It's vertical. There we go. That's what we want. I feel like that's probably our best bet right there, right? Have it almost like that instead. That object transform reflect. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that looks a lot better. Having those angled. Also gives it a nice little, almost rounded sort of thing at the base there. It's not, it's okay. I think it's all right. Let's see, coming back to the chat. Oh, you had it at my parents' place. Oh, okay. Yeah, maybe should switch my gaming chair to that giant yoga ball that YouTuber you suggested to me. Oh, yeah. Yeah, man, giant yoga ball. Oh yeah, with Nakey Jakey, yeah. Yeah, that I remember there was like this big fad of doing yoga balls like at work and stuff, you know, supposed to help with your core, you know, just throughout the day if you just sit on and stuff. I would imagine I would just curl so hard trying to maintain that. So let's see. So I think this is a pretty good sort of first draft with that one, I think. So I think the other one that we want to try and do maybe is... It would be super uncomfortable, yeah, but I guess that's the point in a way, yeah. I would probably bounce myself out the window, yeah. I would definitely just be like, all right, boing. I'm just getting out of here. Let's see, so this is actually showing that this is actually kind of like dropped just a little bit. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4. Here is 1, 2, 3, 4. A little bit more of that sort of arcing thing. Have it spread out just a smidge. I wonder. Take that, bring this over. Bring that over there. And this over a bit. Why isn't... There. I'm wondering. Alright. If we should try and... We should try and really sell the F on this one rather than making it slide up like that. Let's make this, yeah. Like directly over like that. Ooh, and we can do center one right there and then anchor right there. So what we can do with this now, all right? Grab this. Angle that out a bit, except for this. I want to move that anchor. Alright, it's trying to do like the scale. I want to do... There, wait, no. It's not working. Do I want it to be angled like that? Make that. Up there instead. Let's see. All right. Is this a logo or a banner or something else? So this is a logo that we're trying to come up with for Falcon Financial. This is an idea slash concept that my brother has in terms of for the design for the financial stuff that he does. You can, let's see, so Twitter. Any of you guys want to go see what my brother does, you can check him out on Twitter right up in here. So you guys can go check that out, see what he's been doing, posting lots of great motivational stuff, lots of great financial advice if you're wanting to try and learn and, you know, get a better handle on your stuff, your financial business. 'Cause I think that's kind of one thing that I know that I never really got. Let's see here. What if I just grab this? Right. Do this again, but then instead make this angular. Anchor, anchor. Make it a lot closer. Kill that. Trying to grab the anchor right here, the point. What if we take this, right? But then also make this a little bit more angular. Okay. Whoa, not that one. Like even made this, oops. Even more angular. So it's a little bit more swooping there. This one might be a little bit more angular right here. Yeah, let's see. So if his idea was a Falcon carrying a briefcase, then he's a genius. Oh. Is that kind of what this looks like here on the bottom? If we just make this maybe we just do that and make that maybe we just minus this actually. Just do it like that. Just make it much more angular. This and then go into our Pathfinder. Where is it? Haha, there we go. Yeah, copy, paste. Copy, paste in place. There we go. Ooh, let's see. Yeah, okay, I gotta get sleep. There's a storm brewing tonight, tomorrow. Have a beautiful night, Brandon, Jenny, and Gingerbread Mean. Stay safe, Tangle Gamer Girl. Lots of hearts. Thank you for dropping by the stream. Really do appreciate it. I will try and send you lurks and all the love next time you're streaming. Go with the briefcase idea. Yeah, so Derek coming in finally for the stream with the suggestion of really liking that briefcase idea. So there you go, Gingerbread Meme. We have a winner. We'll have to try and do that. We have the interaction. Do this and this and then this. There we go. Oh boy, I think I see We only have one. Okay, good. We have the anchor in the proper spot. That's awesome. It's awesome. So now we have something that's a little bit more angular, right? Like that as well. I think we're right. Just one more. There we go. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Pew pew pew. Yeah, so you have one that's like, you know, like he's slowly flapping his wings just like this, right? Just doing that. Here we go. All right. Yeah, at Derek Bailie equals genius. Yeah, my sleep exhaustion humor almost came out, but I camped it up. Okay, I'm all gone. Poof. See you, Tangled. It's good seeing you. Love everything you're doing, man. You the best. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate it. Well, let's see here then. Check this out then. What to do for a briefcase icon? And I guess you can kind of do, you know, just like a nice little thing like this right here, right? Yeah, this, and then how? Guess you can do this, right? Do this, or do it longwise, and then you can do like another rounded rectangle, like in here. Or here. This is what we can do. We can do this, copy, paste in place, shrink it a bit. Then you do this, and then you think you do minus that, and then you just take this, and do that, take this, and you do minus again. Boop. Bloop. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that briefcase. I think with this though, I feel like it's almost like too much at an angle. Like this is a little bit too fat maybe. If you do that. How many anchors are in here? Because it's almost something where it's like, man, I really wish I could just grab. Okay. But then it's also something where it's like I have to try and anchor. Alright. So then it was like this, and then it was like 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that, right? Maybe one more? Or something like that. Why does it seem like it's so close? There we go. I think that's pretty well mirrored. So that looks like a pretty decent briefcase. You know, you can take this, maybe go down like to there. That looks pretty decent, right? Let's see. Oh my god, he actually made the briefcase. We definitely need to fit that in something later on. Yeah, it is a thing now. The briefcase is a thing. Well, let's see. Bring that down here. Instead of the tail feathers, just bring this down here. And what we can do is we can group this. Just give it a white stroke. Like that, right? And we'll give it like a 4-point stroke. Oop. And then we want to ungroup that, I think. Or what is it? Shift Control G. All right. We need that in front. Yes. There we go. And then we can... did we group it? Okay. It's almost like it can be in front of it, maybe. That's kind of taken away from the eagle itself, right? Because, or like the falcon. Because the falcon, in general, right? Like the profile, the size, and everything is pretty good. You'd have to have... Yeah, you'd have to have this like down here, and then we'd have to draw on or have like the feet incorporated into the handle somehow. And the talons are the beak. I just have it like, yeah. Yeah, just like right there. Almost. But then have that like, might be like put all the way in the back somehow. Oop. But then it would have to be like a different like color or something, right? Of course, we're just playing around. We're seeing what's happening. Ooh. Tango Gamer Girl is now hosting your stream with 1 viewer. Sweet. So it's almost like it's flying away. It's flying away, your money! Off to invest it, or make it grow, right? Yeah, Big would probably require a different point of view on the Falcon. Yeah, probably. Right. I feel like the suitcase in that idea anyways would probably work best with maybe if we actually get around to doing the bust sort of look, or where it's primarily the head. It's delivering the suitcase of money to you, or that one too. Yeah, give us more money. Yeah, so we take that, we plop this in here, we just go to image trace. Oh, thank you all. We go to expand, we go to object, we go to ungroup, right? Yeah, ungroup that, because we don't need the background and we don't need the eye thingy. So now it should just be just the eagle, right? Or the falcon. So I was thinking of doing something with this, right? Instead of it looking to the right though, if you have it reflected this way, you might be able to, kind of like how we're getting the F like this, we might be able to get an F going out the back of its head, going out one way, right? Maybe it should be Stork Financial. Yeah. Yeah, dollar bill should be streaming out of a suitcase as the falcon flies away. Yeah, Beak would probably require a different point of view on the falcon. Yeah, that might imply a bad investment though. Yeah, it's delivering a suitcase the money to you. Yeah, maybe it should be Stork Financial. Yeah, yes. Yes, F on the feathers off the neck. Storks only bring financial burdens. Gingerbread mean. In it with the sick burns. Oh man, yeah. So now is this going to be something where, and we can put this back to here or something, just so we have like the suitcase idea or something with it. There's something. Put that over just a smidge. There we go. Maybe just strokes only what? Yeah, that's much better in terms of stroke wise with everything else. So with this, let's see, best thing to do right here. Whoa, whoa! Why was that so weird? maybe, let's make this 72. Let's also maybe turn down the music just a tad, just a whisper. Yeah, I write my own material. Nice. So let's just take this and just put in a good old F. Just to make that kind of clear on how just the structure of an F is made. Right. Of course, it's going to be much more fat. So it basically just come down to taking this. That one. Taking it up to here. Taking this. Maybe doing something like that. Taking this. There we go. Maybe. Take that. Of course, this needs to be shorter, right? Oops. Grab that, bring that in. Why? Oops. Did not want to do that. What happened? There we go. Shift Control Z. Let's see. Make the head and the eye a bit bigger and then have the F inside the eye. Oh, so that way it's just like a, oops, I did not want to do it to the stream chat. I wanted it in here. So basically just do something like this. Oops, no, didn't want that. So you have that in there. You'd almost have to make it like an Easter egg or something, right? So you just have that, have like the whisper of it. You'd almost have to have it like extra wide. So that way the F up there kind of goes through like that, right? So you have an F inside the eye, but it kind of almost looks like it's looking off to the right. Almost. Something, I don't know. Could do something with that. I do like the idea that there should be an eye in there though, right? Where it should be a, what was the eclipse tool? Come on. Oh, it's an L. Oop. You do it like that. And then you do like one, oops, nope, L. We make that like white, so you give it a little bit, you know, that sort of eye look, something. Maybe just have it right here. Oop. Have it looking forward, maybe. that way you at least give it an eye. Give it that focused, determined look. Peregrine Falcon eyes have a gold rim. Forward to the future. Yeah. All those piles of cash. Yeah, we can. Well, I'm just gonna try and develop the sort of silhouette value for it first, in terms of just for the idea, right? Because if it works in silhouette value, then kind of like this sort of black and white sort of look, you can print that on anything, right? So then whatever colors you want, you can just go wild with it, right? It's like, oh, you can make this red, white, and blue, and you can make it gold and silver, and you literally just go ham with it, right? So, I wanted to get back to the F here on the end, though. Was there another one right there? Okay. Right here. That maybe, and then we're gonna have this. What is this here? This. Nope, did not want that. We take this, right? Whoa! Wow! Bit much. So now at least we have the anchors right here. So, oops. Well, I thought you could move this stuff independently. Ah, maybe that. What's the difference between these? I thought I was getting some differences in there. Yeah. I'll take 10,000 businesses. I just read that and I didn't see cards at the end. I will take 10,000 of your businesses, please. Yeah. Almost want to just copy that and plop that up there. Although I do feel like the F's and stuff needs to be almost bigger. What? Why is it like, why was it selecting like more than one? That was quite strange. Oh my God. Oh, so we can make this longer, but we can't move them independently of each other or something? Well, that's dumb. No, no. Almost feel like with this, it's almost unnecessary. As long as we take this. Right. So I feel like that might be good. And and then killing that, right? Ah. Maybe this needs to be like this. So now you kind of have this swooping F. Feel that. Hold on. This is almost at that point where I would almost want to actually draw this real quick. You know what? I'm going to actually try and do this real quick, and I'll actually talk with you guys through that. So I'm actually just going to grab my iPad real quick and try and just sketch this out. So I'll be back. This should only take me a quick minute. So pick this little baby up. Yeah, you do have the iPad. Yes. All right, so this is also going to be interesting because I actually do have a, we could actually just try this. I'm kind of wary of attempting this on stream in terms of switching the inputs on here because I think if we try and do that, it might crash XSplit. I really don't want that right now. I need to go to there and there. And then I should be able to just maybe do this and erase that stuff, right? There. So, should we try and see about it? See if we can actually switch this on the fly? If it's actually possible. You know what? It's 2019. It's time for experiments. We'll see if this can actually work. How did that get completely wrapped into everything? That's just too funny. All right, everybody, here we go. We're gonna make the attempt now. Oh, hey. You can actually see what I'm doing over here. Hopefully, maybe. There, you can see all that. Sweet. All right, well, that's cool. If we get on to our sort of little sketching thing, let's go ahead and make this just full screen. And it doesn't really matter the actual screen and stuff, right? So if we grab that and then this. Making that over there. We're gonna drag that. Much moosing! Moose in the woods in it! Or whatever, right? So this is also something that I actually can swap over there, I think. So if I go to here, hopefully all that stuff is shown properly. Right? There, and then there. Okay, cool. So now you can actually just go over here, and then I just go here, and then I just do a bunch of this stuff, right? So all that stuff's working properly. That is fantastic. This is also gonna have to be an opportunity where I might have to start having the mic like up and over to the side, maybe, perhaps. I don't know. We're gonna have to figure that out. All right, I can actually just maybe lean back and sketch a bit. If you come over here, right? So bear with me, man. I am still trying to actually get the hang of drawing and stuff again, right? So if we just have, we're gonna do this in a light red. I'm going back to like my old school sort of drawing stuff where you just kind of do this really lightly with sort of this sort of thing, right? So you kind of have the top of the head kind of come down there, kind of bow that out just a bit. Maybe a little too much. Just enough where you can kind of see that. And then it kind of curls back down again. And then straight. Straight down there. Straight over. Right. Going over there. And then all the way down for the kind of down there. Going over. How far up? Actually, kind of not that high up. We can come back down. Yeah, I call Water Boy. Yeah. I'd like to apply for the position of boom mic operator. Yeah, so you're just sitting there. How's it look? Yeah. How's it listening? Also, so what do you guys think of this sort of layout right here? So the iPad Pro doesn't have a perfect sort of like 16:9 screen at all. And so you kind of have to have a little bit. So I'm thinking of adding like some more stuff up there in kind of the dead space. Because right now I just have sort of like a, what is it? It's just kind of like just a texture thing, right? That's at least somewhat moving up. It's kind of at least just giving a little bit of a look. The Spotify app looks like it's gigantic though. Like it's like grainy and everything, but yeah, it's fine. We can just leave it up there for now. Anyways, back to what I was supposed to be doing. But this kind of comes out like, oop, yeah, it is, okay. What? Is the pen dead? No. Okay. So then, there we go. That was weird. Guess it was like, it went to sleep. Yep. Go up there and then down here, back again. So it needs to come up, right? Right up to about here. So here's where, like, and so I'm just gonna try. So like right on in this area, that's where we're gonna need to try and have our F sort of come to fruition here. So if we, so this is also where I'm gonna need to far back should this be coming? I guess like right about there. So right around there. And then so this is where we're gonna have to, you know, make this F. So do we want to have this kind of come out and then down a bit? And then kind of swoop in, come on, down again. So this way, like the F. So the F is kind of like a short on top, long right there. Or do we want to have a long on top, short in the middle, right? So let's see. So what if that swoop up you already have going is the backbone of the F? 1,000 points for using the word fruition. Yeah, spot on. So you're saying that that you already have going on. Are you saying like this? Well, that's kind of strange. Seems like, yeah, the Apple Pencil. Does this thing just kind of like go to sleep really fast? So you're saying like this, oops, undo, yeah. So you're saying like this spot right here can be the backbone of the F? Like the spot that I just currently circled, or something else? So now, here, I want to see if I can just erase that real quick. There we go. We have that, and then do we try and just take this? Take that, oops. I'm gonna take that over there. And then can I copy paste it? So I'm also still just learning this. It's like a selection. Okay. So we can take that, right? Oops. That's like cropping it out. Oops. So I actually don't want that. I want to take this. Can I copy paste? Or I can like copy paste a layer, right? Duplicate that layer. Yeah, and then I can take that and just move it over here, right? There we go. I am learning things. Let's take this and make it, let's see. Hard to visualize and explain in words. Lol, yeah. We take this, and now, really strange. So this is something that I'm gonna have to try and figure out why it keeps sort of disconnecting the Apple Pencil, because that wasn't really that long. I would think like as long as it still has power and charge, the second I touch the screen again, it should be fine, right? But instead of the curves in the back of the head, just drop it straight down so the whole back part is the letter F. back part. It's the letter F. You're saying something like, look at that, like I didn't even, like the finger's fine. So why isn't the Apple Pencil back up and running? Like, do I have to like resync it like every 5 seconds? That would be quite... You're saying what? Bring this down. Bring this all the way back down, right? Or let's make this like a proper swoop. Sorry, I'm not that great at line work. Look at that, and now it just disconnected again. Like I was in the middle of using it, and then it stops. I wonder if there's some weird preference thing that seems to be bugging out. Do not want light interface. That's it for preferences. That's super strange. Like, let's just see then. Is it just Procreate? No, it's the iPad in general. What? What the heck? It's like, hello. Like, it has 90% battery on it, so it's clearly not that. I don't think. Just bring that down just a smidge. Something, right? So that comes down, right? Sorry, the pen's giving you issues. Yeah. So what if instead of the curves on the back of the head, just drop it straight down so the whole back part is the letter F? So this is the part where I get just a little bit lost, right? This is also something where I think this is a little bit wider in beak. Yeah. I think it was supposed to be that crazy. There we go. I feel like that's getting a little bit better. Smooth. Right, there we go. We can also just erase a good bit of this circle in here. Don't need all of that. And we can also do a cleanup pass afterwards, but yeah. Don't let us take you off track. If you got the groove, go with it. Oh yeah, that's fine. Like if, like say like we come back in here, right? Just to kind of come back at it with like just this quick idea of having this, yeah, it's just Apple Pencil, 87%. Cool. And this should only be about like that far, maybe. Like a little bit, almost looks like an M now, right? So it's like M rather than an F. I don't quite know, but we're gonna have to wrap this up here in a little bit. Yeah, I might have to actually look this up after this is all said and done, because this is ridiculous in terms of how much this pencil is disconnecting all the time. So do we want this to kind of be right there? And then maybe bring it. Because the thing with this, right? Here, just take it up there, take that there, there. Problem with this, like you are starting to see that F a little bit more, right? Say like if you have this, I think needs to be longer than the bottom. I have that. Ooh, this is also the morning view sort of remix that I really like. It's one of my, it's like lo-fi incubus, just because I think that's what this is called, right? So like morning view something. Yeah, morning view by Deeb. Also, how is that not like hearted? Jeez. And what, like you can just have like, instead of having it it's gonna be almost like give it like a bandana or something. So it almost looks like the tail the tail bit of like a bandana or something like that. So look at that's me with my finger trying to draw that versus the pencil. The pencil's great. It's just disconnecting, reconnecting like a mother. Just don't understand it. But yeah, and then we can like give this like what is it? Like patches usually are kind of like, yeah, rounded squares, right? Then we can kind of do that or something, right? So now it's just kind of like yard pirate bird thing. Make him like super pissed, right? Yeah. That's something you can do for like a joke or something. Trying to have that off there. But yeah, hold on. See, my last piece on the F would be like if you took sweeping motions with a broad paintbrush. Still like the angled tips at the ends. Don't know if having any other layers of feathers would help. Yeah, because I think the only other thing with this, if we were gonna try and do like more feathers or something, like I don't know if it would be smart to add more feathers to it. Because then you're going to start losing the F shape, right? Although if you do have maybe have that. I feel like that one might be just a little bit, just a bit too long. And then you just have like one small feather in between. Maybe not, because then it kind of looks weird, I think. Doing the weird pencil thing again. Alright, so this is something that I'm just going to check super quick. I just want to go into my settings. I'm also going to come up here real quick, just in case there's any information on here. Regarding that. It's just, you know, because I'm in my settings and stuff on here. I still don't know what all is fine to show on here or not. Pencil. I was just gonna see if there's any pencil settings on here, something that I could at least try and mess with, but it just kind of, yeah, it's still just doing that whole thing of just like, oh no, you don't really need that pencil. There we go. Just do that one right there, I think. Something like that, so then that way we can at least maybe get something like that going. Maybe get a little bit of a smaller brush there. No, because I think as long as we have... There we go. You can, like, have this kind of come up. Actually have, like, some line work and stuff, some overlapping sort of lines. Try and give it, like, you know, what's on top, what's on bottom. Give it, like, a bit more of an angled... Come down over here, maybe. Make it a little bit more thin and lean. It's a Falcon after all, yeah. Brother of the year. Don't tell my brother I said that. I promise to not tell him if you won't. Alright, well, I think we have lots of feathers kind of going on here with this one eagle, because we can definitely maybe add more to it. The pencil, of course, crapped out, so we're not going to mess with that for now. So I think that's going to at least do it for now. So we have, I will keep this up on screen real quick, so hopefully you can see all that. So that's going over the the tools and stuff right there, which is kind of interesting. So maybe just have that right there. So, I think this was a pretty good session. Awesome stuff tonight, man. Well, I'll keep trying to do some sketches and stuff here and there and see what we can do. And now that we can actually, you know, now that we know we can actually like switch back and forth fairly easily. Blip, blip, blip. There we go. Blip, blip, blip. Yeah, thanks again. No problem, my dude. We can do that and then that. So then it kind of pops back up to the front. I'm going to go ahead and just take a quick second. Put my iPad away. Of course, I wonder if... that would be really dumb. If the Apple Pencil starts really bugging out because I'm doing like a screen share or something. That would be really silly. I'm going to test it out, though, just to see. You know, sketch more and Procreate and stuff, and then double back. Let's see if that works. We also have all these sort of concepts that we're going to have going on. I think my favorite out of all of these so far probably would be the more angular one here, because it almost reminds me a lot of those like wing badges stuff that you would normally get. We can mess with the sort of F shape right there if you really want to have that be a little bit more stand out-ish and everything. And of course, yeah, agreed, this stuff is so fun and interesting. Thank you, Gingerbread Mean. Really do appreciate that. Of course, Gingy TV always giving me the love. For she is my love. Oh, yeah. Everybody, yeah, go for it. But yeah, I think that's gonna go ahead and do it for me tonight, everybody. And yeah, I think all that's left to do here is go to my following page, see who is also streaming right now, shoot them a raid, and then yeah, just go on from there. Let's see. Banjo, Tui, 80% drunk races with people. I think that sounds good. One of my fellow Vancouver streamers is on right now. So I think we're going to go ahead and raid over there. Go ahead and join in me and just saying hello. If you can. Boop. Of course, yes it is. I know, yeah. See what that name is. And be glad. But for everybody else, thank you very much for coming through and watching the stream. I know it's been a slow start to this year, but I think it's going to be great. We got some sweet iPad sketching going on, and we're going to do a lot more of that in the future because I am definitely going to put this through the ringer if I can. So thanks again for watching, everybody. I'll see you next time.